Hey Warpost, cliche username wanted me to check out something from the Slow-Mo guys, and I am all the more willing to oblige because it also has Kentucky Ballistics in it, who is one of my favorite channels, period. Scott is a wonderful person. I hope one day to meet him, maybe shoot some guns with him. That would be really, really cool. But, I'll tell you this, even though he has a slow motion camera that shoots at about 1400 frames per second, I think, I'm pretty sure that's what he said his camera shoots at. The slow-mo guys always bring, like, he brings the big guns, they bring the big cameras. And it's a match literally made in heaven. It really is. I am a big fan of impact scenarios as far as, you know, like the KT impact, a couple of other impacts that happened in, like, Meteor Crater. I've been to Meteor Crater. It was a wonderful experience. The Behringer Crater, same thing really. But I'm always a massive. It just interests me. And if you take a look at, especially like with Scott, some of the larger shells that he can shoot, that he has access to, like the punt gun, especially. I know that doesn't make sense, but for some reason this fascinates me. Seeing what happens with munitions and the slow motion is just as interesting to me as that, because they, for some strange reason, the spreads, the way that it appears holds a lot of similarities to the way they actually test these things in the NASA testing sites. Now, I know that didn't make much sense, guys. I'm a little bit, today I'm a little bit, I'd say under the weather, but we'll find out what this is going to look like. I got a feeling this is going to be pretty awesome. The pug is angry. If you hear her in the background, she's just angry about life. All the links are going to be in the description below. Please hit like and subscribe, join the channel, and let's get in here.
Hello, I'm Gav.
Hey, Gav.
We're
Hey,
the
Dan.
Slow-Mo guys, back again in Kentucky with Scott from Kentucky Ballistics.
Yay.
You may remember some rather successful videos we did.
And it helps if I actually do this.
Hello, I'm Gav.
I'm Dan.
We're the Slow-Mo guys, back again in Kentucky with Scott from Kentucky Ballistics. You may remember some rather successful videos we did. So since we left, I've got a lot of comments letting me know that you now have a 4-bore, a 950
Yes.
JDJ, and a punt gun.
Yes.
So we'll do a short series of videos where we explore all three of those.
You've got a lot to explore.
So we'll start with the 4-bore.
All right.
What was the biggest kick you got last time you were firing all the guns?
Was it the 5.7?
I think it was the 5.717.
Tyrannosaur, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, the Tyrannosaur.
Yeah, it was
that's
the
it.
hardest kicking one that I had, but we have really stepped it up now.
Yeah.
I think the 4-bore is going to open your eyes, but the 950 is going to be life-changing for you.
So I'm even more excited than I was.
Comprehensive spinal realignment incoming.
On the way here.
Can't wait to change my life.
All right, Dan, so this is about as close as we can get to what we usually shoot.
Well, this is pretty much exactly what we shoot,
Yeah.
isn't it? 30-06, right? That's what we consider, like, let's get the big one out.
Yeah.
And Scott's like, well, I've got this pea shooter. No, really, this is just going to be a practice for me for the 4-bore. So I'm kind of just going to, like, act as if I'm shooting that.
Nice.
Even still, though, it's a real crack, that one, isn't it?
Scott called this round, in reality, he said it was stout.
Stout.
Didn't you?
Yeah, it's a stout.
Stout.
It's a stout round.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got a good kick to it.
Kicking you pretty good.
You know, I had my eye open, fired, reacted, eye back open. It's
Done
hard
well
not
there.
to blink.
Yeah.
The quiff got a bit of a wiggle, but that's about it, really.
Yeah.
The what?
Oh, wow. Even that thing looks so cool.
It does. It looks so awesome.
Coming off that too. It's so cool to see the bullet move ahead of the shockwave.
And you
Yeah.
can see it
That's
actually
not a small-
spinning as
Small
well.
round either, really.
No, it's not. 30-06 is, I mean, it's a hard-hitting round.
Yeah.
This is actually a very unique rifle. This is a Christian Firearms falling block, single shot 4-bore. As you can see here, it has a 1-inch diameter.
I love it.
And the reason they call it a 4-bore is that's how they used to measure how heavy projectiles were. A 4-bore 4 rounds equal a pound. 8 bore,
Oh.
8 rounds equal a pound.
Okay.
This is 2,150 grains. It is massive.
So this would have been used to take down like an elephant
Yes.
or something, or a blue whale.
Yeah, basically anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
Anything
So
that
Scott, what are you
breathes,
more excited to see?
anything that breathes on this earth could go down to that thing, and I'm not even kidding. Even an elephant on meth would go down to that.
What it does to Dan, or what it looks like in extreme slow motion?
I'm excited to see this in extreme slow motion for
Okay.
sure. Because it's such a big, ridiculous round.
So you don't need me to fire it then?
Well, I do need you to fire it at least once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Ooh.
just one time.
All right, all right.
And you're going to be absorbing upwards of 200 pounds of felt recoil.
Oh my god, it's gonna knock
It's
him.
over 20 pounds.
So I'm pretty much just going to have to aim this, get into position,
Get positioned pretty quick and then shoot. Yeah, it's
bang. Oh,
setting up for slow-mo shots is very painful.
I have no doubt.
We'll just hold it a little longer. I got to adjust the brightness. And
Yeah.
that looks good. Like I said, you want to be able to let that thing rock you backwards.
so it's like when you have a recoil compensator on a cannon on a ship or something, you know,
Yes.
where it rolls back a little bit,
yes.
rather than just it firing and just staying
Right.
still,
Like I said earlier,
Right.
it'll eat your lunch every time.
and then bog wash you afterwards.
Make sure you're gripping real hard.
On here, yeah.
Because your hand's going to want to come off of this part.
Okay,
Just hang on to it. That's all I'm saying.
hang on. Just hang on for the ride.
Yep.
So what we should do then maybe is when the sun's out, get in position ready to fire, and I'll just do a very final
How
check
quick?
on focus, probably within like 2 seconds.
Okay, just give me a good.
Okay.
All right, sorry about that, guys. I'm having to back up I had to back up a little bit here. I had to jump up really fast because we had a little bit of a small grease fire in the kitchen. Got it taken care of. Nothing that big of a deal. Everybody's fine. Sorry, I jumped up real fast. But let's get back into it.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
Down.
Oh wait, I was a little bit behind this.
Just hang on to it. That's all I'm saying.
Got it
Hang
right.
on.
Okay.
Just hang on for the ride.
Yep.
So what we should do then maybe is when the sun's out, get in position ready to fire, and I'll just do a very final
How
check
quick?
on focus, probably within like 2 seconds.
Okay, just give me a good.
Okay.
Down.
That's obscene.
All right. You're ready to rock and roll.
Good.
Oh, I know that hurt.
How are you feeling?
My spine just went.
Your face when that went off was priceless.
Usually I'm like, right, yeah, fire, and then I blink after, like reacting to it. I feel like I was like this. Bang!
There you go.
Oh wow.
Smell
You know,
it.
it's not as bad as I expected it to be.
Smell it.
It's not.
Really?
It's not as
I'm
bad as I
surprised.
expected it to be. It's over pretty quick, and
Yeah.
it's not. Yeah.
Like I said, it was going to move you, but it's not something that's so bad
Yeah.
that, like, you know, it's going to detach your retina or something.
Yeah.
Now I will tell you, the 950 is going to be as bad as you think it is.
Okay. All right.
Okay, here we go.
Look at that. It's like a mushroom
Oh
cloud
my
coming out of it.
god, that looks cool.
Too.
There's the bullet, and just like,
It's like a white curly flame.
Look at all the vortices. Yeah.
Oh, and you
Wait
can
a
see all the
second, is the
wadding
wad
separating.
still with it?
Yeah, it's like
it ain't
separating
even
in the air.
separated yet.
So the wad comes out at the speed of the bullet for quite a while.
Holy cow.
Slowly starting to separate.
Dude,
Look
that
at the
is
colours in
cool.
That flame.
That looks really cool. It looks ghostly.
That looks
I've never seen anything
insane.
like that before. It's like a torpedo coming out of
I
it.
know, right?
I didn't realize the wadding is staying with the bullet that long.
The bullet's shading the wadding from air resistance.
It just looks like a really long bullet.
It's like a
It
super
looks
long
like
bullet.
it looks like the cartridge case
It looks like Slinky, the next regeneration.
has come out as well.
Yeah, yeah. He's not even moving yet.
No, I've moved about, I don't know, maybe half a centimetre, a quarter of an inch.
You're definitely
And
gonna
then-
move.
That's why I framed you like so much of the frame is that then you go.
Did I jump back?
Yeah, you went back. At
Oh, I
least one or
did.
two
I
steps.
did the step back
Yeah.
because it was over so quickly. It was like bang, and then I was like, okay.
It tugged you out of your goggles.
And look how quickly my shoulder moves.
Yeah.
knocked you out of focus.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You know, it's a 2,150 grain bullet moving at like 1,400, 1,500 feet per second. So much slower than the 30-06, which is smaller. But so you're taking a 150 grain round and you're moving it at over 2,000 feet per second. You're getting about 4,000 foot-pounds of energy. That big bullet moving at 1,400, 1,500 feet per second, much slower, over 10,000 foot-pounds of energy.
So slower in velocity, but way more energy.
Yeah, two different schools of thought.
Wow. So you fancy firing at some targets?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, sure, yeah. No, I don't.
I'm going to volunteer as tribute.
You're always our resident gel shooter once Dan's done with the first one. So our first target is some lovely ballistics gel.
This is going to be incredible.
And I wonder if
Shouldn't
we'll...
have a problem going through that.
Not at all. And I wonder if we'll see that flash that we saw last time.
I'll be curious too. I'm wondering if speed plays a part in that.
Hmm.
Here I go. Being squatted down like that, there's not much room for you to move.
Oh, so you couldn't do the rocking back?
Yeah. So we've got the table destroyed from
Just
the sheer
the pressure.
force of that block being moved down. And then I'm wondering if it pushed it down and then scooted across, because if you grab that block, that's a straight line.
That is straight,
So it
isn't
doesn't look like it deflected. So I almost wonder if it pushed the block down and then when it exited the block.
Wow. That is a pretty neat channel, though.
We'll
isn't it?
find
It is
out.
perfectly neat. I was surprised.
Did we get the Kentucky effect again?
Let's do
Let's
it.
find out.
2.0. Oh,
The wad's still behind it.
Did all the wadding go through? No Kentucky effect. It's just all of it's going.
The wadding went through it with it. It created such a wound channel that it was able to just fly behind it.
I don't think a single piece of
Dude.
the wadding stayed inside. I think all of it went through.
I would have never guessed that.
No.
Look,
I
that
figured it
last
would
little
bounce off the
piece.
block.
As far as the wadding knows, it's just passing through air. It doesn't even have any idea that it's in gel.
No.
Does the wadding all like stack back up again on the back of the bullet?
'Cause
I
it
think it's
slowed
all
the
hitting
bullet
again.
down.
Yeah, it's all like reforming.
It's like when somebody stops in a cartoon and they all like go boom, 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 boom behind
Dude,
them.
that
And it's
is
just
insane.
Gone.
That gel's under the table. It's gone through the table.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no wonder the table cracked. It just has to get out the way of the bullet.
I
So it's
love
just
slow
gonna go
motion,
through the
I
table.
swear to God.
And then it just goes into liquid mode.
Yeah, just flinging bits off.
That's
I
crazy.
think I'm most surprised at the wadding.
Yeah.
That is bonkers to me.
So that must be happening every time you fire.
Right.
If I'm further away, the wadding, sometimes I'll see it trailing behind. Like,
Yeah, I think as soon as it gets far enough away from the bullet where air can get back in, it will
then
like,
it breaks up.
yeah, it'll like
that
sabot
close,
out.
we're getting. So when we shoot our next target, we shouldn't see any wadding. It should just be a big fat bullet just smacking.
Well, the wadding caught up with the bullet because of the gel as well.
Yeah.
So that won't happen with the next target because
Yeah.
it will have accelerated away, won't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
And we'll be further away.
Yeah.
So what do you want to shoot next?
I really want to see a 1/4 pound of lead hit steel.
Yeah, let's go.
Should we go maybe 200,000 frames a second for that one?
Yes. I think so.
That's going to be
All right,
so
I'm set to
awesome.
200,000 frames a second. Thought it'd be a good idea to get the 30-06 down there again as a comparison before we send the 4-bore down there.
God, I
Yeah, like
love
a
slow
regular
motion.
baseline sort of.
Yeah.
What it should look like.
Normal and
Yeah.
then ridiculous.
Yeah. Okay.
That's always satisfying.
I mean, 4-bore aside, it still smacks that steel really hard.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's a proper satisfying ting.
Yeah.
How accurate can you be with this?
Pretty accurate.
Pretty accurate. I would say any of the E's would be a great place to hit.
Ease.
Yeah, anywhere in that region.
I think I can do it.
I was speaking to Scott and he was saying that the 30-06, that this round is going to be like 14 of those in one.
Ready!
Ready?
it off the ground.
As a comparison, my one was just like a pating.
I'm really curious to where I hit.
No way.
Got about where you wanted. Real close.
You did it, you nailed it. Look at that.
Nice.
Perfect.
Nice.
Perfect. Oh, that's gonna look great.
Nice. Dude. Dude.
It seems to be rifling quite slowly.
Yeah, it has a slow twist.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Just
basically a ball.
peaceful. Here it comes. The shadow will come in. There we go.
Oh.
The amount, what's this? Is this all
It's all
smoke?
lead.
Like, is that just all?
lead.
It's just
turning into powder.
just powdering the lead.
Yeah.
It's got that much force. It's just powdering it.
Look at that frame.
It's either setting it on fire or
And what's
powdering it.
crazy is that's over a quarter pound of
Oh
lead.
my god,
That's
I love it.
39 223 bullets, all hitting the target at one time, and they're all
hitting the same-
evaporating.
Yeah.
And the wadding.
That would be really interesting to see 39
The
bullets coming
wadding
out.
hit.
That
That,
is
that
so
looks
cool.
like a meteor hitting the earth.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
What was I saying at the beginning of this? What was I saying at the beginning of this? That's what it looks like. It looks so...
Looks like
Unbelievably
a firework,
awesome.
Like an inverse firework.
You should get a steel target that looks like the Earth.
I'm just so pleased right now that I was able to get that in the center of your frame.
Yeah. It was exactly where I wanted
I
it.
was
Nice.
Like, don't flinch. Don't flinch.
Like, could that be more central in any of the frame?
No.
It's perfect.
I can't believe how much it vaporized. That's
I'm in the same boat. That looks so incredible. That looks so incredible. And this is what... Look how beautiful this is. This is just vaporized lead. That's all it is. Well, powderized.
wild. Like
Yeah. You would think it would have chunks.
yeah.
And I think it's really cool to see how slow it's turning, because with those rifles, the rifling has to be slower. Because if it is a faster twist, the gun will rip out of your hand.
Sure.
Because if you watch in the slow-mo, you'll see the gun torque even a little bit now.
Really?
So the bullet, like, rifles the gun reverse.
It will twist the gun out of your hands if the rifling's too fast.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't
and
know that.
I've heard of it breaking people's collarbones. So that's really cool to see it just slowly turning.
Yeah.
So how do you feel?
Well, I would say with the Tyrannosaur
Oh my God.
last time, I shot, and you're more likely to get like a flesh injury, like it might bruise you a little bit, feel a bit sore there. With the 4-bore, it's kind of deeper than that.
Yeah.
It's more
Feel
like
behind you.
it's more like your entire sort of bones get moved rather than just squeezing flesh. Like I don't feel
Comprehensive spinal realignment, like I thought.
sore here at all.
Right.
I bet it was like a Newton's cradle, like it hit you and then your shoulder blade like popped out the back a little bit.
Yeah.
Because last time your nipple almost came around the back. I think this one was your shoulder blade just coming through.
Oh yeah, your back turned into the hat from Harry
Yeah,
Potter.
The sorting.
Yeah, I should have taken the top off again looking back, but I didn't think it was that bad. Like it was okay, my neck felt a bit funny afterwards because I was like flip.
Right.
And I can't believe how much it twisted
Yes.
with the rifling.
Right.
That was amazing actually to
Yeah.
see. But yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
Well done.
Thank you.
Join
Handled it well.
join us next time when we'll be stepping that up significantly. Make sure you subscribe to Kentucky Ballistics and subscribe to us too, if you want. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Careful.
Oh my God.
That's the greatest thing about YouTube. That is the greatest thing about YouTube. We get to watch a guy who has an obsession with large caliber weaponry, and then we get to watch guys that do slow motion camera shots try to shoot those same guns that this guy did. Oh my God, Warpugs. This is why I love YouTube, because this is what you get to see. This is what you get to see and partake in. Guys, the slow-mo guys. It's always been a big thing for me. I've always loved slow motion, like I've said, and these guys have these incredible cameras that can capture this kind of thing. The biggest thing for me, like I said, I'd love to see them actually do some slow motion capture of them shooting like, I'm okay with them shooting steel targets, but I really, really enjoy the ballistic gels, and then the things that, you know, Scott decides to bring because for some reason he just has them, like escargot and cans of nacho cheese. Like, for some reason, when that is filmed on slow motion capture, it's just so strange and alien to look at, and it's so common. That's the thing, it's so common, but at the same time, when you see it, it looks so alien, like incredible. Warpugs, I'm gonna take off out of here. All of the slow-mo guys' links are in the description below, and as well, Kentucky Ballistics links are in the description below. Join the channel as a member or as a Patreon, and check the merch store. I'm gonna head out, and I'll catch you guys next time.